Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. When anger rises, think of the consequences. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom: first, by reflection, which is noblest; second, by imitation, which is easiest; and third, by experience, which is the bitterest. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. He who learns but does not think, is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. Great acts are made up of small deeds. Never trust a friend who is silent. I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. He who knows does not speak. He who speaks does not know. He who speaks without modesty will find it difficult to make his words good. Injuries, never forget kindnesses. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. The superior man is distressed by the limitations of his ability, he is not distressed by the fact that men do not recognize the ability that he has. When you know a thing, to hold that you know it, and when you do not know a thing, to allow that you do not know it, this is knowledge. A good traveler has no fixed plans, and is not intent on arriving. Music in the soul can be heard by the universe. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. You cannot open a book without learning something. I do not concern myself with gods and spirits either good or evil, nor do I serve any. To lead people, follow them. Soft and weak wins over hard and strong. Results can be achieved with small forces. What you do not want to yourself, do not do to others. Plan for what is difficult while it is easy, do what is great while it is small. Anticipate the difficult by managing the easy. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. Virtue is not left to stand alone. He who practices it will have neighbors. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. What the superior man seeks is in himself, what the small man seeks is in others. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. A man who has committed a mistake and does not correct it is committing another mistake. To see what is right and not to do it is want of courage, or of principle. Know yet to think that one does not know is best. Not to know yet to think that one knows will lead to difficulty. You would take, you must first give. Superior man acts before he speaks, and afterwards speaks according to his action. He sends reinforcements everywhere, he will everywhere be weak. Disorder came from order, fear came from courage, weakness came from strength. Friends are the siblings God never gave us. Roads were made for journeys, not destinations.